B la pa pa da pee sabadoo loo da boo sabadoo la doodly doodla diddly la la baby shoobadoop shabadoop shoobadoop dap da da dee da shoobadoop shabadoop shoobadoop dap da da dee da shoobadoop shabadoop shoobadoop dap da da dee da do what she do.
Okay, for lips, let's talk about lipstick in a bullet, or in a tube, as many calls it. Alright, so when you use your lipstick in a tube, if you're just using this on yourself and no one else, lipstick away, alright? But if you're going to use this on someone else, alright, what you want to do is, again, get that jar of alcohol, dip it in alcohol so that way it's just the tip, alright? Dip it in alcohol and make sure to hold it upside down. You don't want the alcohol to drip into the base because it's going to soften the base. Your lipstick's going to break, okay? Make sure to hold it upside down just like this and then wipe the alcohol off the tip, okay? And then apply it onto someone. If you're a makeup artist, it's best, you can do this, but it's also best if you do the same thing, dip it in alcohol, wipe it, use your spatula and scrape. And then from your spatula, use your lip brush and apply it onto someone, alright, to your client. Okay, so next, another important step is you need to shave the lipstick. And to do that, you're going to need a paper towel. And you need to put it in a flat surface. So for this video, I'm just going to put it on a hard surface just like this. And what you want to do is basically just kind of sweep the lipstick in one direction. So don't go back and forth. Okay, so just do it a couple of times. So just in one direction, either this way or that way. Alright, until you shave the tip of the lipstick. Alright, and then that way it's ready for your next client. Now, if you guys are in a counter, it doesn't matter what counter, a MAC counter or any counter, Dior, whatsoever, and you try on lipstick, don't just pick it up from, you know, the display unit and put it on. Oh my god, I probably have a heart attack if I see somebody do that. So make sure that they either do this, you know, some form of sanitizing the product before you try it on, or make sure that the MAs, or, you know, the makeup artists or whoever, whatever they call them these days, scrape it from the side and not from the top. Now, they don't mind doing that. They're testers. They can do whatever they want to it. You can ask them to do whatever you want with it. You're the customer. So make sure that they scrape it off from the side of the tube, not on the top where you apply it. Alright? And then, you know, apply it on you, because nobody applies that into their lips if it's a tester from a store. Yeah, so very important. Okay, and alright, this is another problem as well. When you use your lipstick, make sure it's just enough, just like that. A lot of people like twist it all the way out and use it. Now you'll get it's going to break right at the base. A lot of lipstick do that. They're really soft, alright? They're gel based, and they're basically just beeswax or whatever wax it is. It's really soft, okay? So try not to like twist it all the way up and then apply it on, because what's going to happen is that you're going to get, it's going to break right here, and you're not going to be able to fix it and put it back. You're going to have to melt it and put it in a pan or a jar, alright? There's no way to fix it. Okay, so unless you have a mold, you know, that, you know, that's really expensive, where people make their homemade lipsticks from. They buy those molds that's like $800, you know, but that's it. Once it breaks, you're going to have to melt it, put it in a jar, just like in my video. So if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch it, because, you know, it teaches you how to melt your lipsticks so that you can put it in a jar. So that's just a little tip for you guys. Okay, so enough of that. Let's move on to lipstick in a palette. You know, sometimes during the holidays you get the lipstick collection in sets, but they're in a pan, so they're not in tubes. Or also if you get, you know, these little lipsticks in a pan from my great friends at starsmakeuphaven.com. Good resource for lipsticks that's like discontinued or doesn't exist anymore and they're already pre-panned and you can buy them like this. All you need to do is pop them in right into a palette. Much like any other creams, you're going to need a spatula to scrape just a little bit and then work from that. You know, either put that in your hand, then use the lip brush to apply it, or use your fingers, you know, to apply it on. Alright, so that way you're not contaminating it. And if you're going to need some more, make sure to either use a new spatula or wipe that off. Alright, and then do the same thing until you have acquired the desired look. Alright, so that way your lipstick in a pan doesn't get contaminated either. Cool, huh? Alright, so let's move on to lip glosses. Lip glosses in a tube, just like this. Again, if you are using this on yourself, feel free to use the applicator that it comes in with. Alright? If you're going to use it on someone else, then don't use the applicator, but use, again, either a Q-tip that you break, then dip it in there, then get the product out, apply that on, or use a brush to apply it on someone else. If you're a makeup artist, again, cut the applicator off from the tube, from this, alright? And then, so that way it's going to prevent you from using it, alright? And then use, again, either this method, or if you want to feel a little bit more professional, you can either get the disposable ones, either in the doe foot, just like this, or the brush. Alright, so one or the other. Again, no double dipping. No double dipping, so don't double dip. If you need some more product, get a fresh one, a fresh clean one, and then get some more products. Alright, so now with lipstick, much like creams, 1 year. After 1 year, discard them. Alright, or if you notice that there's a change in smell, you can smell it. If it smells nice and fruity, it's good, but it's you can tell when it goes bad, that bad lipstick smell, almost that plasticky, rubbery smell. Alright, if it starts doing that, discard it. Alright, but if it reaches a year, then yeah, throw them away. Okay, and same thing with your lip glosses. Alright, even though it's liquid and it's more really like a gel base, but I would say it's more liquid. So 1 year on that. Okay, so now if your lip color or lip gloss comes in a tube just like this, alright, really easy. Now this is lip gloss in clear, but they come in color. You know, some other brands come in color. What you want to do, again, with a Kleenex, wipe the tip off. Alright, if you're going to use this on yourself, feel free. Make sure to wipe it again before you close the lid. If you're a makeup artist, again, depend on your mixing palette. Alright, put it in there, use a brush, apply it onto your client. Alright, or you can also use the back of your hand if you're just doing this to a close friend or anything, but don't directly put it in their lips. Alright, very important. Again, lipstick in a tube is also considered cream and liquid, so 1 year. Now let's talk about lipstick in one of these containers, just like Maybelline's Superstay Gloss or MAC's Longwear lipsticks. Alright, they have these applicators as well, so much like the lip gloss, it's the same thing. Alright, you treat it as if it's just like what we did with the lip gloss. So either use the disposable applicators, or use the applicator that's in here, put it at the back of your hand, and then work from that. Or if you're a makeup artist, again, use a mixing palette and put it in there and then apply it onto your client. Alright, and then again, no double dipping. Okay, so there you have it.